Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Jess from Jess InSight. Thank you for clicking on this video. As you can see, today I'm here based on the title doing my current foundation routine. I've been getting a lot of comments about my skin and how my foundation's looking, and I thought I'd show you some of the tips and tricks that I've learned to make my foundation look flawless every single time. Before we get started, I want you to know that this is affordable. Every product that I have is affordable. So that's tip number one. Just because it's maybe a more affordable product does not mean you can't look good or flawless or have the same effect. What I've learned over the years is sometimes buying those more expensive products, yes, have better density, have better formula, have better makeup and chemical components in it that make it a better product. But at the end of the day, what I've learned from the gurus that I've watched and how I adapted my makeup skills is really due to technique. It's all to technique and how you apply and make sure that your skin is beautiful. So no matter what, you want to have a good base. Right now I'm not really breaking out, but I can kind of show you. I do have a pimple here, and I do have right there one on my chin. I do have some kind of scarring and a little bit of products there, but I just want to go ahead and show you how I do it, and it's quick and easy. It's about it takes me 5-6 minutes to do it. Honestly, my eyes take the longest, especially if I'm doing some kind of, you know, eye look. But realistically, my foundation routine and everything else always comes afterwards. Please note that I always do my eyes first. I always do my eye makeup first. So if you're not that person who likes to do foundation first and then your eye makeup, this might be a little bit harder for you. But trust me, I am someone that has to do my eyes first, because I do not like when, you know, the eyeshadow falls and then you have to, girl, we ain't dealing with that, okay? We are not dealing with that. What I want to show you is how I do my routine, and hopefully one of you guys will benefit from it. So let's get started. Here are the products that I use. Go ahead and snap a photo of it here. These are the products I'm using. I'm super excited. And so we got to put the hair up to give us some, make us feel like we're getting down to business. Let's get down to business. I feel like I'm getting down to business, so I put it in a scrunchie. But I am predominantly a beauty blender connoisseur. I do not really like brushes. I only like it for like contour and blush and things like that. I rarely wear blush. I only add on blush if it's like a really like big event and I want to really do up my makeup with everything. But normally I don't actually wear blush. But I'm a beauty blender connoisseur. This is from the Sonia Kaschuk line, which is in Target, Ulta, anywhere that has beauty blenders. And yes, I know they're dirty. It's fine. So to get started, hopefully you guys don't hear that. My neighbor is outside and he's mowing the lawn. First thing I do to get started is the e.l.f. Daily Hydration Moisturizer. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I apply it everywhere on my skin. And if I'm going outside, like I'm walking out in the sun or whatever, I will do the extra step of putting my Black Girl sunscreen before I put this on my skin. So, but normally, if I know I'm going to work, you know, somewhere inside, and I'm really not going to be outside, I skip sunscreen. Once that moisturizer is done, I go ahead and put my primer on. Today I'm using the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. It's a newer product and I do like it. It helps my makeup really stick. I do like to put in my hand and rub and then apply, because I feel like I can control where it goes. So that's where I put it. Not gonna lie, this primer compared to other e.l.f. primers I normally use is a little sticky for me, but I feel like that's what makes it grip better. So I'm not mad at it, but I also like don't really enjoy the first initial bite on my skin, because it does kind of feel sticky. So be aware that it does feel a little sticky. So as you noticed before, I did tell you that I have a pimple up here, I have a pimple up here. Honestly, I am using my camera because I don't have a mirror right now. So you guys are my mirror. So I have a small like brown little spot here Honestly, I rarely correct like this, but just to show you like a real typical day. So once you have that on, you just go ahead and blend. Okay, it is officially blended. Now it's time for the great part, which is foundation. I use the Morphe foundation in the color Rich 32, and it's my perfect shade. Honestly, it might look a little red to you guys, only because this is probably what I use more for when I get a little sun, I'm outside, I look a little toasty. But for now, it's really settling really nicely after my concealer. So I've just been enjoying it, wearing it all year regardless. So I really love this. It's very comparable to me to the Fenty Beauty foundation, which I'm obsessed with as well. And that I wear a color 42 or 43 over there. I'm gonna go ahead and put that in. I don't do this like a lady, like I literally just put it all over my face. My tip here for the foundation is do not put any on your forehead. The reason why I don't put it on my forehead is because once you actually blend the bottom half of your face down, you actually have extra makeup. So you want to use that to blend your forehead, because your forehead is what sweats the most. Don't you realize when you're sweating, or you realize like during the day your makeup starts to like almost like run down a little bit and there's like this little space here? You completely avoid that by not putting makeup on your face, because you don't need that extra makeup to cake and to show a lot of demarcation from your hairline in your actual face. This allows your skin to blend beautifully, because there's really not much makeup on your forehead, so that when you do start to sweat, your makeup doesn't fall off, it doesn't start looking gross or doing its own thing or trying to recede or whatever it wants to do. You really control that by not putting that makeup on your forehead. I'm taking this big beauty blender and then I'm gonna start to blend. My sister tells me all the time, like, I go ham. I like beat my own face. Like literally beating it. And you just wanna blend, blend, blend. Blend, blend, blend. Get to the middle. And I'm gonna use a mirror to triple check what it's looking like, because it's kind of hard to see in there. And I see, like I said, I look a little red with this foundation. I'm telling you, when I'm in the summer and I get burned, this hits. But it also hits right now. Let me show you. It's all in the blend, girl. You can make anything look good, okay? As you can see, my forehead looks pretty good. I'm just going to swipe a little bit above my eyebrow, just so I don't have any lines of demarcation. Perfect. Do not fear. The concealer is near, so we're gonna go ahead and jump into our concealer now. Now I'm using my e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealers, the 16-hour ones. I usually like the hydrating ones just because I like to look alive. I don't like matte. The colors that I'm wearing, that I have in front of me, is medium beige and tan neutral. I put tan neutral first because it's the closest to my base. I'm gonna go ahead and put that here. I'm putting it there. Perfect. And I just also put it right here, like a little TP down my nose. This one's drying out a little. That's how you know it's the final countdown. It's really dying. A little above my lip and above my chin. Wow, said that completely wrong. Above my lip and below on my chin. And immediately right on top of it. I don't really care to do the, oh wait, let it get tacky. To blend it out more flawlessly, I just kind of go ahead and layer and blend out once. So this is now medium beige. once I finish putting on that medium beige, I'm gonna go ahead and blend it out with a beauty blender. So I just go ahead and start in the corners and blend, baby, blend, blend. Hard to look in here. I'm gonna look at I'm gonna look at this mirror here. Give me a little bit of help. Y'all see? Blend, baby, blend. And I do not leave a spot until I feel like it's fully blended. Like, blending is very much key at this point. And trust me, you're gonna look a little crazy at some points, but you just gotta trust the process. So here's more of a close-up of that blend. I might, in places where I feel like I over blend, like my chin, take that foundation one, go back. So okay, we're getting there, As you can see, the blend is happening and we want to set it. Set the blend. So to set, now I'm going to use this Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder. I have the color in medium deep. And I'm going to take this, and here is my big tip number 2 or 3. I'm not sure which one I'm on right now. I shuffle the powder in here. I take that same beauty blender I was just literally concealing with, take it on my hand. Good old Jackie taught me this. You put it on your wrists, blend that out so it's patted down, and that's when you go ahead and put it. And this gives you such a natural, no cakey, flawless picture. Like, no backlight, no cast, girl, nothing. And I don't overdo it. I just do what I need to do, which is those areas that you can see, all those places. I actually all those places I actually highlighted. Sits right on there. Perfect. So now is the time where I actually start the brush. So I use one of these brushes of mine. I'm using this Morphe. I think it's used mostly for a blush, but I rarely use blush, and I use a lot of my blushes for contour or bronzers or whatever it is. But I bronze. I don't really like contour. I just bronze. I'm using the Fenty Beauty Mocha Mommy, and I just create my lines. So as you can see, it starts to blend, and I'm letting that powder stay. I'm not taking that powder off yet. I'm actually letting that bake a little. And I'm just bronzing where I see fit. So where my forehead is, over here, under my chin. Girl, if I can cut it, I'm doing it. So more here, and like I said, right on my nose. We letting it do what it needs to do. So perfect. So now that's looking pretty good. I still continue. I'm letting this powder bake. I'm gonna go ahead and do my lips. So this I definitely need my little mirror for. I'm using my lip contour 2.0, which is by Huda Beauty. The color is in rich brown. This is my favorite lip liner. Don't come at me. This is a little bit more expensive, but again, you can probably do this with any lip liner. You're gonna take a brown one and line your lip. And I'm just lining my lip. So that's what that looks like. Then I take my lipstick, which is by Juvia's Place, in the color Toffee. It is my color, let me tell you. And I'm gonna go ahead and put that in the inside of my lip. Let me tell you, if I'm wearing a lip, it's probably this one. I have just one. And I'm not gonna fix what's not broken. And it's flawless every time. And it looks great, just like this. But it's me, I'm Jess. So I need a gloss. So I'm taking the Fenty Gloss Bomb in Fussy. This might be too pink. I usually do the Gloss Bomb, but I don't know where it is. I'm just gonna put this on. Same effect. And period. Lip is on, looking good. Yes. And it's looking great, if I do say so myself. So as you can see, I still have a very harsh line with my you know, contour. I was doing my bronzy and my nose there. It's time to start cleaning up a little. All you need is your big fluffy brush, and I'm gonna start wiping away my powder. I'm gonna do this. And like this. And I go back and blend it in some. And this is all I want to do. This is basically the finished product. I'm gonna go ahead and set it with my setting sprays. So I'm gonna go in first with my Morphe. So I do 3 layers. I do Morphe, continuous setting mist, so close my eyes. Let that sit. And I love this because I feel like it really does melt my makeup like phenomenally. And now I'm gonna use the MAC one, the Fix All Day Hydrating Spray with vitamin C. And I'm gonna use that next. And I just keep going. I don't really allow it to like set that much. This one I have to let set because, I don't know, like these just like take forever to dry. So that second set, whew, flawless. And then I do my last one. All right, now let's let you see the final